Good morning. Oh, I had a really nice night's sleep last night, lovely and quiet. But this morning I have this to contend with. It's a lift bridge and it only goes to one house, so there's not going to be that much traffic. And I've been told it is electric, so it should be okay. It looks like the control panel is on this side as well, which makes it a lot easier when navigating on your own. Come on. Come on. This is quite easy. No one around. It's quite a quiet bridge. So I'll put it in the up position. This lift bridge is a bit tricky because the operating mechanism to open it is on the off side of the canal. So once I lift the bridge up, I can't get back on the boat. This bridge is really made for two people. So what I'm going to have to do is put the boat really close to the one side, wedge it against the other side, and climb across the boat. So let's see if we can get on and do this. So that's okay. It's not connecting to anything. So now I can do the mechanism with a windlass this time. This is going to be interesting. No, I can't get back on because I haven't taken a rope and I'm not jumping that. So I've got to put the bridge back down, pull the boat over, get hold of a rope this time. Oh, the joys of solo navigation. Okay, so I'll have to climb on and then climb to the back, drive through, and then worry about how on earth I get back on board afterwards. Thanks Canal and River Trust for making this really easy. Nothing like going down the gunnel with one hand. Okay, so I'm going to go through, if I can, and work out how on earth I'm going to get on the other side. There are some people coming, so I may ask them for a bit of help. They could hold on to the boat and then sort of give it a push so it comes over to my side in a mow. There we go, I'm over and I can cross over and get back on board. I then tend to open a ground paddle halfway just to let the initial gush of water in and see how Alice copes, because sometimes the hole from the ground paddle is huge and sometimes it isn't. But this one seems to be fine, so I can open it a bit more. Alice is quite happily rising in the lock. I've only opened one ground paddle, so it's not too disruptive. And I'm going to go ahead and open the ground paddles, or the gate paddles, of the next lock, because it's a really short pound here. And it would be ideal for me to drive out of one and into the next. Just speeds things up a bit. Another little tip I've learnt that speeds up getting through a lock is, instead of just driving out of the lock and mooring up and then coming back and closing the gates, I nudge myself out ever so slightly, reverse a little bit like I'm doing now, which pauses the boat. I can get off without it going anywhere and close the gate. Check all my paddles are down, and then I can just drive off. As soon as you go past Bridge 26, it opens out into some lovely countryside. No more locks today. I'm going to keep going, and I'm going to go up the Leek arm. Patrick, one of the guys that helped me get through about 3 locks back, he joked and said, "Don't mention leeks when on a boat." So, different type of leek. It's actually spelt in like a Welsh leek, L-E-E-K, rather than a water leak like L-E-A-K. Hopefully I've got the spelling the right way around. Hasn't rained at all yet today, and it's just lovely and peaceful. The further you go up the Caldon Canal, the prettier it seems to get. We're quite high up here, and it's lovely countryside. It reminds me a bit like the Ashby Canal at the end bit. I'm at a split on the Caldon Canal now. The Leek branch goes off to the left, and the Caldon Canal carries on a bit further down on the right hand side. However, when you get to the junction, it's a bit deceiving, because if you want to go on the Leek branch, you go to the right, and if you want to go on the Caldon Canal, you go on the left, because they cross over each other. So don't just go with your instinct of going left for Leek and right for the Caldon, because it's not that way round. I can see a head-on crash coming on, because there's a boat coming across the aqueduct and I'm here, so don't really know how we're going to do this. quite a small tunnel, 120 metres, 383 feet. It's quite slim though, but at least you can see the end. So as I wind around, that's a bit of a mouthful to say, this is the end of the Leek arm of the Caldon Canal. I can't go any further because I'm obviously over 45 feet long. Making some weird noises, but hopefully I should turn around and go back the way I came.